Eldrigu Namaskara. On the instructions of the Honorable Principal Secretary to the Government, Higher Education, Government of Karnataka, Shri Shrikar MS IAS, the department is conducting AROHAN 2024, a lecture series in online mode. It is a platform for all the principals, HODs, faculty, and students to share the best and innovative practices, experiences in their respective fields, publications, if any, presentation in conferences, patents received, invited talks, seminars, workshops, and other best practices adopted in the institutions. These lecture series are being conducted on 5th and 20th of every month. Today, I take the privilege, and it's a great honor for me to welcome our Honorable Principal Secretary, Sir, Shri Shrikar MS IAS, the Honorable Commissioner, Sir, Shri Jagdish G IAS, Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Honorable Director, Sir, Shri Prasanna H IAS, Department of Technical Education, Joint Director, CDC, Shri Shrikant G, Sir, and all other officials of the Department of Technical Education. I also welcome all the principals, head of departments, and students to this lecture series. So, today's lecture series, we have speakers, Shri Manas Das Gupta, Chairperson, BCIC, IT and Cyber Security Expert Committee, Shri K. Abdul Rahman of Government Polytechnic, Ballari, Dr. Chennakeshwar KR from Government Polytechnic, Hole Narsipura, Dhruv Kumar, Government Polytechnic, Daggankatte. To start with today's lecture series, I welcome Shri Manas Das Gupta. He is a founder, CEO of Talent Solutions and Products, startup TechScience and EdTech platform, CodeForex.dev. Prior to his entrepreneurial ventures, Shri Manas had a 20-plus year corporate career in IT, associated with some of the largest names in the world of finance and banking. His last corporate stint was of 9 years heading ANZ Bank's wealth management technology in Bengaluru. Shri Manas is also the chairperson of the IT and Cyber Security Expert Committee of the Bangalore Chamber of Industry and Commerce, BCIC, for the last 6 years, contributing to the IT industry. Shri Manas is a passionate champion of diversity and inclusion and has actively led various inclusions initiatives for ANZ. Shri Manas also contributes actively towards the curriculum upliftment in computer science engineering in academia through collaborations with our department and Vishweshwaraya Technological University. Shri Manas keeps his time beyond professional activities occupied with continuous technology learning and has recently completed his master's in artificial intelligence, and he has courses published on various global platforms. I welcome Shri Manas Dasgupta to this lecture series. Today he will be speaking to us on industry expectations from diploma engineers. Over to you, Sir Manas Dasgupta.
Thank you, Rajashekar sir, and thank you for giving me this opportunity of being able to be here among this gathering. My greetings to all the dignitaries present in this meeting, and oops. Okay, all the dignitaries present in this meeting. It's really an honor to be among here and talking to everyone in this meeting. So I was asked to present a talk on what are the expectations from diploma engineers in the industry. So I will try to share my experience and my understanding of what the expectations can be um, from any professional who is coming into the industry. It can be diploma holders, it can be graduate engineer as well, or graduate of any science stream or computer science stream, etc. And I will try to um, keep the scope of my inputs with respect to computer science, because that was my passion and my experience, my career in the last 20, 24 4 years. So, so I will keep that as the scope of this discussion. I have a couple of slides, so I'll share the slide with yourselves. Give me one moment. Okay, is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
All right, okay. So basically, when a diploma engineer comes into the industry, what is the expectation that the industry has from him or her? That is basically the essential question. And that question comes up every now and then, and we have to we meaning the academia and the industry have to continuously keep in sync, so that students who are coming into the industry after completing their diploma or completing their engineering are relevant for the engineering. Because if they are not remaining relevant, then industry will have challenges in recruiting them. So they have to be relevant to the extent of possessing core competencies, some core competencies based on which industry can further train them in specialized skills that they can build on. But those, if those core competencies are not built, some of those core competencies are not built, then industry will have a huge challenge in skilling them right from scratch. So some of the, and then there are other things like career streams. Computer science itself is a very vast area, and there are many different streams. It cannot be counted in one hand with our fingers. It's many different streams, many different skills, many different career professions that are there within computer science itself. And I'm talking only about my area, which is computer science, which is related to software development and associated skill areas or career areas. There is a lot of information technology, other information technology areas apart from the software development and associated areas. Information technology areas such as say, for instance, microchip design or microchip development, or embedded systems development. So those are other specialized areas. I'm not even talking about them. My focus of this discussion is only to concentrate on the software development areas and associated areas linked with software development, traditional software development field. So first of all, if we need to understand the expectation of the industry from the freshers coming in from diploma colleges, then we need to understand what career streams are there. So basically, career streams are is a term that is relevant or that is associated with the person who is coming into the industry. But from the point of view, so from when the student is thinking, okay, this is the career stream that I can take, the industry, the company who is hiring them, is thinking from a slightly different perspective. They are thinking from the perspective of what skills do we need to get our projects done, and whether the candidates are coming with those skills. Okay, so the confluence of these two, the perspective of the student, which is career stream, and the perspective of the industry company, is the skill. Okay, skill to execute their skill needed to execute their project. So this have to be in sync, right? So this is given that this perspective and this perspectives merge together, okay, synergize together. We need to understand that whether our students are taking up those skills associated with those career streams. So understanding those career streams are important. So if I just take some of those common career streams available with traditional software development in today's day and age, we can roughly break it down into a few different verticals. One is language learning. Okay, so one is language learning, then there is data and cloud, then there are other tools and technologies. I mean, this is a very small list. There is, I mean, if we really have to expand together to include everything, then it can be a huge list. Okay, so if I just take the language learning, which is the most traditional software development career stream, what we have today is Java, .NET, Python, React, Angular, etc., which are skills which are contributing towards somebody becoming a web developer or a backend developer or an UI developer, or let's say a PHP developer. Okay. And these are all associated with developing applications or websites. Okay. So website can be a static website which you can develop through HTML, CSS, JavaScript, etc. And it can be also a web-based application which can be developed through React Node or Angular Node or Java stack with Spring Boot, etc., etc. So that is also another kind of technology. Python is an emerging technology. Python is also largely used, I mean, to a great extent used in traditional application development. Python's use mostly is in the field of backend application development, whereas Java, React Stack, Angular Stack, etc. These can be backend, front end, etc. So React Node is a backend front end combo, or Angular Node is a backend front end combo. Java is largely a backend. It works with various different front end technologies. It can work with React, it can work with Angular, etc., etc. Now, a student cannot learn all of this, and it's futile to ask a student to learn all of this. Why the institutes have to follow a curriculum, and the curriculum has a basket of different types of skills. You have languages, you have database, you have other things. There are many things that a student learns throughout the 3-year period of diploma engineering. But at the end of the 3-year period, or let's say 2.5-year period, when they go for placement, maybe the last 6 months, last 1 year to 6 months, we have to focus on taking their interest areas, or we can recommend career streams to them and get them to specialize on one of the streams. Let's say somebody takes Java, and Java has not become old. Java is eternal. I mean, Java will probably be around for next 50 years. Java is as strong as when it was when it started many decades back. Right. So Java stack, I mean, we also have talent solutions. We are developing products. We have an edtech company in my company. And we deal with positions, we deal with candidates every day, and we see that there are hundreds and hundreds of Java developer positions that the companies have. Java is the most in demand, one of the topmost in demand skills even today, and it will remain so in many years to come. Okay, React, Angular, they are getting a lot of prominence. Node, they are getting a lot of prominence. Python as a backend technology getting a lot of prominence, but Java and .NET will remain in favor. I mean, Java more than .NET will remain in favor of application developers, for companies to develop their application for a very long time to come. So Java, if anybody is, I mean, there is fad among students that, okay, Java, I'm hearing for the last 20 years, so Java is old. Java is not old. Java is the most, I mean, one of the most in-demand technologies in the industry. So there has to be a sizable chunk of students who should take up Java as a career profession, Java application development as career profession. If somebody is good in Java, they will have a extremely rewarding career in software development. I can tell you that if somebody is good in Python or somebody is good in .NET application development, they will have a extremely rewarding career. One of the most rewarding in all uh, all the career streams that are available in the software development area. Okay, so Java, .NET, Python, React, Angular. So any of these streams should be taken by the students. So when the companies come in and say that, okay, what do you know? They should be able to say that, okay, I have learned Java very well, or I have learned Python backend development very well, or I have mastered the Angular Node application development very well, and I have done these two projects. Okay, and they should be able to explain the projects very well. What I see among fresher CVs is that we also work with a lot of interns from time to time. And one of the things that I lack in intern CVs is that they don't do projects, or at least they don't mention projects in their CVs, fresher CVs. Extremely, extremely important. Whatever they are learning, they have to do projects, multiple projects, and not mini projects. Good, significant projects. Okay, not a simple library management system. Please give them good complex projects. I mean, not complex projects, but let's say medium complexity projects. Not a project which has three simple forms, and in those forms you enter the data, and it submits some kind of data in the MySQL database. That's not project. That's baby stuff. Okay, so they have to do some really significant project where they have to think, how do I design my application? What are the components that are there in the application that I'm developing? How do they talk to each other? There are multiple different types of components. There is database component, there is web server component, there is middleware component, there is business logic, there is database interaction happening, there is UI component. Everything together, they should develop the application, integrate all of them, and be able to deploy it in a server. There are lots of free servers available. AWS has free tier, Azure has free tier. So that whole cycle of developing a good, complex, medium complexity application in the stream that they are learning has to be completed till the deployment in AWS or whatever. It can be GitHub, it can be AWS, it can be Azure. There are free servers available everywhere, literally everywhere, for students. I mean, for everybody, and they have more features. I mean, more facilities for students. I mean, AWS has a student tier, Azure has a student tier, completely free. They can do literally anything. I mean, not sophisticated services of AWS or Azure, but anything that they need to develop a mid complexity complex application in a standard application stack, they can do it easily in any of these clouds. Okay, projects, doing at least 2 projects in there as part of their learning in whatever they are trying to specialize in is extremely important. So be it Java stack, be it .NET stack, be it Python backend development, be it React Node, Mern stack, mean stack, etc. Very, very important. One of the languages that everybody should learn is JavaScript and a bit of HTML, CSS, because UI development is needed with anything that you are trying to do. You need a bit of UI development, and that comes with HTML5, JavaScript, sorry, no, CSS. And JavaScript is a language which is literally across the board used in a lot of different situations. If you know JavaScript, React will be very easy for you. If you know JavaScript, Angular will be very easy for you. There are other UI tools that are there. They're going to be very easy for you. So these are some of the areas where students should try to specialize and do projects, and their CVs should reflect those projects, and they should be able to present those projects in their interview. That is very critical. If they are able to present 2 good projects in their interview, okay, showing that I have learned it and I have done these 2 projects, they are done. Okay, they are going to be, I mean, whoever is taking their interview, they would be impressed, because the industry needs hands-on knowledge, and if you show hands-on knowledge, done. Okay, career is done. But if you don't see any project in their CV, and you see one project, two projects, three projects, but they are very mini kind of projects, industry is not going to get bothered. So very important is hands-on projects, good projects. Okay. Then there are other streams like data. Now data is becoming a humongous stream by itself. You have database developers to begin with, somebody with knowledge of SQL very well, SQL, stored procedures, triggers, etc., can become a database specialized database developer, or they can become a data analyst. Data analyst, I mean, there is a huge field brewing right now. Python, SQL, Power BI, or Tableau, if you know, and Spark, if somebody knows, done. Career is done. If somebody knows Python, SQL, Tableau, or Python, SQL, Power BI, this is something that diploma education can take up. Python, SQL, Power BI, or Python, SQL, Tableau. If you make this, put this in curriculum, and you can get students to specialize, focus, study, focused projects on these skills, you can get students placed very, very easily. Okay, you can get to the industry, tell them, I have this bunch of students who are very good in Python, SQL, Power BI, or Python, SQL, Tableau. Done. Then there are data engineering fields, a little more specialized. Get them to do certification in AWS data engineering, Glue, Redshift, EMR, or Azure data engineering with Databricks, Data Lake. They need a bit of maturity, probably not very suitable for freshers, but still they can get into cloud engineering. Before they get into placement, they can do a AWS certification or a Azure certification. That is a great added value. And then you have good Python and SQL knowledge, you are done, right? Then there are other streams which are a little more kind of easier to get into. Say, let's say, for instance, there are a lot of technical support executive, technical and technology analyst roles available in the industry, where industries need basic cybersecurity knowledge, or basic DevOps knowledge, CI/CD pipelines, etc. So if you can create a stream for um, cloud engineers, cloud DevOps engineers, CI/CD engineers, etc., that is also something that can open up a lot of opportunities for students. Okay, WordPress development, WordPress, it's not favored so much, but there is still WordPress PHP development is still attract a lot of developers into the state. So if somebody is good in WordPress, if they want to go to WordPress, there is still a good career in WordPress, because 60% of the world's websites are developed in WordPress, and WordPress can open up a lot of functionality in a in the easiest possible manner. It's not very flexible. That's why it's not favored among large companies, but WordPress still has a huge amount of penetration as far as website development is concerned. Okay, some of the fundamental traits that are required from the students is continuous learning and problem solving. If somebody has these two traits, they can do anything. If somebody says that, okay, you are giving me a Python project and I don't know Python today, but in give me 3 days time, I will learn Python and I'll start working on your project. If somebody has that kind of attitude, then they are done. They will be very successful. And that nurturing, we have to start from the school, start from the institutes. So when you are giving them projects, giving them assignments, maybe in some cases, make some provisions, in some cases, give them projects in an area which they are not familiar with. Okay, so that is going to open up the possibility in front of them that, okay, I'll learn something new and do this project. Because every time in the industry they go to a different project, they have to learn a new skill, and industry loves those people who are able to learn something new very quickly and get onto a project very, very fast, right? So that's something that you can expose them to in right from the college days, the diploma days. Okay. Then some of the other skills, and how to how to prepare. Um, there are lots of different avenues. Your curriculum is already teaching them a lot of things. I suppose you have also recent times in the last couple of years, you have opened up specializations in the third year for diploma students in cybersecurity, cloud engineering, etc. Data science also is introduced. So similarly, if you get the students to focus on specializations before the time, before the 6 months, before their placement starts, that is going to open up a lot of opportunities. So not only those data science, cybersecurity, cloud only, but you can create lots of other specializations which are going to open up. Now, creating specializations are not going to cut it only. The competency they are developing at the time of at the time of their study in the college is the most important thing, right? The level of competency they are growing. So if somebody is passing the specialization of cybersecurity, doesn't mean anything. How much do they know? Can they solve a cybersecurity problem? If there is a attack, a hacking happening in the industry, in the company they are working in, can they proactively prevent it? Can they, if some intrusion happens, can they um, fix the problem and get the hacker out of the systems, out of the servers, the company servers? So that is those problem solving. The competency level has to be at that problem solving level, and that can be judged by giving them the projects, giving them problem statements from the industry, and getting them to solve them, expose them to new things, expose them to newer types of challenges which they haven't studied. They have to solve it on their own. They have to research and solve it on their own. So that only will ensure that they're getting higher in the competency level and getting to the level that industry wants them to be. Right. So these are some of the ways they can prepare themselves. Of course, there are certifications available. So if they're preparing themselves on cybersecurity, there are certifications available. If they are preparing themselves on cloud, there are industry certifications available on AWS, Azure, GCP, etc., etc. There are lots of certificates available. If they are learning Java, there is Java certificate, industry certification available, so they can go for that. So in a lot of areas, there are certification available. Not all the areas, but wherever there are certifications available, they can go for that, and that becomes a kind of badge that, okay, I have done it really. Because if you have to clear the certification, you have to be at some level, right? So industry can be assured that, okay, I have studied to that extent which is required by the industry, and those industry certifications are at the competency levels are at the industry level, right? Get them to do a lot of hackathons, problem solvings. I mean, very important thing is to get them to go outside of their curriculum and do unknown things, right? If they are exposed to doing unknown things throughout the 2 years, 3 years they are with you, they can handle anything, literally anything, because every time they are exposed to an unknown thing, they'll quickly learn and do the solve the problem. Okay, so they will be unwilling at the beginning, but we just have to push them and get them motivated, and then, okay, show the reward that, right, I mean, this is how the industry works. You are not going to be taught every time. This is the end of the journey, that where you are actually taught, you are told what to learn, and then do give you what to do in line with what you have studied. Now you are going to start a life where every time you are going to be facing an unknown challenge, and in areas where you don't know anything about, right? And so if you expose them to that mode right from the beginning in the institution, that's going to ready them for the industry very much, right? So these are some of the points that I wanted to share, Rajashekar sir. So I'll stop here.
Yes, sir.
Question.
Thank you, sir. It's always pleasure to hear from you. Uh, let us take a couple of questions.
Sure,
If
sure.
the audience have any question to ask, please raise your hand. Shanta, madam.
Hello, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Sir, can you suggest a good certification course from AWS, Azure, and GCP for our diploma students, sir?
Right. So you can they can search for in the AWS portal, and there is, for let's say for instance, for Azure, there is Azure Certified Associate. So if they search for Azure, sorry, AWS Certified Associate, and Azure also there is a similar level, that is, so that is the developer certification for AWS or Azure or GCP. All three of them have the basic level, the associate level certification that they can go for. So that is going to give them the feel of how the cloud looks like, what are the services available in the cloud, how to handle security, how to set up a instance, EC2 instance, how to deploy your application, how to manage users, how to manage costs in AWS. So all the basic things that a developer needs will be covered in the associate level.
They are all free of cost, free
No, no, no.
certification course.
They are not free of cost. I don't know the cost of that, but they are not free of cost.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Vishwanath, sir.
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
namaste.
Namaste.
Manas sir, it's been a greatest presentation of yours. We are very much privileged to listen to you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, my question is, when the syllabus of diploma has been changed last 4 years back, we are into internship, sir, in the final sem, where the students are working. That is what the message I posted in the group. Earn while learn. The concept has been already installed. A lot of people have not been aware of it. So because the students who are in a final sem, going for internship, and they are earning money along with the course which are happening in diploma education. My point of view to ask you a question, sir. It's just a discussion. As you said about .NET, Java, and Linux, and all those things, sir. It's already a skill-based education. But the thing is, where the students, because you spoke about only computer science, remaining all the branches, sir. I mean, mechanical, electrical, electronics, civil, and all the branches. How the students should go for that, sir? Because what point of suggestion of mine is, from government of Karnataka or from Department of Technical Education, when you have a tie-up with some companies where the students are working in a company, they are going for internship, they are earning minimum money, and they need to continue the job over there after their diploma also. That is what the burden is. So kindly suggest regarding this, Manas, sir.
So you are asking me about how to go about in other
Inter-
streams.
yes, sir. Because the students are going for internships, sir, in some
Yeah.
small companies or some other companies
Yeah,
as
yeah.
per the curriculum.
Yes.
But they have got a dream to work in some bigger companies.
Right. Right. Okay. So I mean, so one thing is that the department can endeavor to bring in other companies. So I mean, in from BCSE also, we were having discussions on the same front, and I have suggested that, and they have requested, and I have suggested that we will bring in a few companies from BCSE's point of view, and you can have interaction with them and explore opportunities as to how students can be placed in those companies, right? So so that from BCS side, whatever is possible by us, we will do. As from my limited knowledge on other streams, there is a lot of opportunities available opening up in other streams. IT or computer science is actually shrinking a little bit. I mean, there are layoffs happening, and fresher hiring is also limited in the last 22, 23, and 23, 24 also. There were limited intakes, I mean, much subdued intakes from the IT industry. So that maybe, I mean, I'm expecting that that is going to get fixed possibly this year we will have some a little better, and from subsequent years we will start seeing some traction as well. So
Yeah. So as far as my knowledge, sir, uh,
Mm.
as a lot of foreign companies were investing in Bangalore and in Karnataka.
Correct.
There have been billions of dollars have been invested in Karnataka.
Yes.
So there will be a lot of platforms. Even HL is going to come in Tumkur in the coming years, where
Yes.
the platform for the students of diploma in mechanical, electrical, and electronics will get a, possibilities.
Mhm.
So we'll have a tie with all the government companies from our department.
Right.
It will be so helpful because the students who are studying in diploma are from economically backward classes, who are unable to pay even 500 to 4,000 amount of fee. That is what we are seeing, and they are waiting for the scholarship amount.
Correct.
If that will be done, it will be the greatest concern of the students of Karnataka who are below middle class and who are economically backward. And even the admissions in diploma is 100%, sir, right now from last 3 years.
Sir, Vishwanath sir, we're running out of time. Be specific with the question.
Yeah, sir. That is my last
Next
question.
speaker is waiting. Please
Right.
be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manas,
So, yes.
this is my last concern.
So yes, I mean, from BCSE side, whatever is possible by us in terms of collaboration with the department, we will definitely provide. So department is already in touch. We are having interaction with them. So we will do whatever is best for by us.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's a really pleasure always to hear from you. And you have given a lot of insight into career streams, what are the skills required. And you have highlighted that Java will be in demand for the next 50 years. And what skill sets a diploma engineer has to develop. And the focus on specializations and not merely doing mini projects, doing some substantially medium complex projects, and how to prepare for these skills. You have focused on all those aspects, what actually a diploma engineer requires when he enters into industry. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful talk. This video is actually recorded and it will be posted in our website the next day. And many of our many more will be watching, and they'll have a lot of questions. They'll post me and I will be asking you, sir.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining and sharing your valuable thoughts to our faculty, principal.
Thank you. Good privilege again talking to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me. Have
Thank
a good evening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, ಈಗ ನಾವು next speaker. We'll go to next speaker, K. Abdul Rahman. He'll be speaking on a journey of excellence towards NBA accreditation of government polytechnics. And it's really history in our Department of Technical Education, what Government Polytechnic Ballari has created is the first such institution to get NBA accreditation. So really, I mean, after we have switched over to outcome-based education, he will be highlighting, like, I mean, how the journey towards getting this NBA accreditation. That he will focus on that. Just to tell about K. Abdul Rahman, he had his formal education in HKS SLN College of Engineering B Mechanical, and he started his teaching career from Government Polytechnic Kushtigi. From the last 23-24 years, he is in this profession, and he is heading the mechanical engineering department at Government Polytechnic Ballari. And his polytechnic, the principal, faculty, everyone, they have strived very, very hard to get this great achievement. Sir, over to you, sir, to share your thoughts.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. Sir, my voice is audible, sir?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Screen, sir? Screen is... Audible,
Yes,
sir?
screen is also visible. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It gives me an immense pleasure to be a part of AROHAN 24, a platform to share best and innovative practices among government engineering and polytechnics across the state. Honorable Commissioner, sir, respected Director, sir, all the dignitaries of Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Let me start my brief presentation. Sir, my topic is a journey of excellence towards NBA accreditation for government polytechnic. About NBA, established in the year 1994 under the Section 10U of AICTE Act, NBA became autonomous in January 2010, and in April 2013, the Memorandum of Association and rules of NBA were amended to make it completely independent of AICTE administratively as well as financially. NBA now is financially independent in its functioning and decision making. Does not receive any grants either from the government or from any regulatory body of technical and higher education. Objectives: to assess and accredit the engineering education program at the diploma, degree, and postgraduate level, to promote excellence through a benchmarking process, to promote quality consciousness system of technical education, to set quality benchmark targeted at a global and national stockpile of human capital in all fields of technical education, to conduct evaluation of self-assessment of technical institutions and our program offered by them on the basis of guidelines, norms, and standard specified by it, to contribute to the domain of knowledge in quality parameters, assessments, and evaluation. NBA. NBA is committed to provide credible system of accreditation, transparent and accountable system. Accreditation. Accreditation is a process of quality assurance and improvement. It is a kind of recognition which includes that a program fulfills desired standards. What is not the purpose of accreditation? Not to find faults with the institution, but to assess the status ante of the performance, not to denigrate the working style of the institution and its program, but to provide a feedback on their strengths and weakness, not to democrate, not to demarcate the boundaries of quality, but to offer a sensitizing process for continuous improvement in quality provision, not to select only institutions of national excellence, but to provide benchmark of excellence and identification of good practices. General policies of accreditation. The following general policies are the guiding principles of the accreditation of program. Programs not the educational institutions are considered for accreditation. Programs which are at least 2 batches of students have graduated are considered for accreditation. Part-time programs are not considered for accreditation. General policy of accreditation. Program to be accredited should be offered by an educational institution which has been formally approved by the AICTE or the concerned regulatory authority. The institution is required to pay accreditation fee as prescribed by NBA from time to time. The application fee is payable in 2 phases. In the first phase, 10% amount is paid for the pre-qualifier, and when pre-qualifiers are approved, then remaining 90% fee at the time of submission of SAR is to be paid. The institution must submit self-assessment report online through eNBA portal in the prescribed format in respect of each program proposed for accreditation. A 2 to 3 days visit, on-site visit is a part of accreditation process. See, the 2 to 3 days, 2.5 days, a visit is alwa. This is very, very, very important period. See, we have experience for nearly 1 to 1.5 year ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದ್ರಿಗೆ. ಆ 2.5 days ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ 3 days ವಿಲ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ನಾವು ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ನೋಡಿದಂಗೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಫೈಲ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಟಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ NBA ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವತ್ತು 2.5 days ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನಾವು ನರಕ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ವಾ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ನರಕ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರ ಅವ್ರು. ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರ. ಆ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಆ 2.5 days a visiting team appointed by the NBA carries out the evaluation of the program. The institution is required to propose such set of dates for the visit when the regular classes and all academic activities of the program applied for are going on. Usually 3 set of dates will be given. 3 set of dates kodbeka. Usually Saturday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Preferable dates. Compulsory Friday irbeka, Saturday, Sunday ಆ 3 days ಇದ್ದಿನ 3 days 3 set of dates ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಆ ಡೇಟ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಡೇಟ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಬರ್ತಾರ. Institution have the option to withdraw a program during the exit meeting of the visit. The institution shall hand over a written request to the team chair during the exit meeting. No communication regarding withdrawal will be accepted after the visiting team has left the institution. No fee would be refunded in such cases. Commencement of accreditation period. See, there are 2 set of periods. 2 set of periods ಇದಾವ. ಒಂದು 1st July 31st December ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್, ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು 1st January ಇಂದ 30th June ವರೆಗೆ 2 set of periods ಇರ್ತಾವ. See, we have Government Polytechnic Ballari July 1st to December 31st ಆ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು. ನಾವು November 3, 4, 5 3 days ಆ ಡೇಟ್ಗೆ we have given visit ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಆ 3 daysಗೆ. But we have been accredited in November 26 ಗೆ ನಾವು accredited ಆಗಿರೋದು. But our accreditation starts from not from November 1st July 2023 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. We have lost 5 months accreditation ಲಾಸ್ಟ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 1st July ಇಂದ every 1st July ಇಂದ ನಾವು accreditation ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಬಟ್ we have gone on November ಇಂದ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು. ಆ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ 5 months accreditation ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇದೇನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1st January to 30th June. 1st January to 30th June ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ CPC ಮೈಸೂರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಅವರು ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ ಮಂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದಾರ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ 8th March 8th ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಡ್. ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾಗ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಡ್ 1st July 2024 ಗೆ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬೋನಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ 3 months ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲಿ 3 years 3 months ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಯೂಶಲಿ ಐ ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ 1st January 30th June ಇಂದ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೋನಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 6 months or 4 months ನಮ್ಗೆ July 1st ಇಂದ 31st December ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ. ಆ ವಿಷಯದಿಂದ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಜನವರಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ January to June 30th ಮಧ್ಯ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್. If a program is not accredited or withdrawn during the visit, a fresh application for accreditation of the same program can be considered 1 year after the date of previous visit of the visiting team. What is outcome-based education? What the students need to learn, what the students should demonstrate to the professional world, accordingly designing both curricula and delivery mechanism to build the required skills and competence. Outcome-based program accreditation. Knowledge and competency profiles. Graduate attributes which forms the students' learning outcomes, engineering knowledge, problem analysis, design development of solution, investigation, modern tool usage, the engineer and society, environment and sustainability, ethics, individual and team work, communications, project management and finance, lifelong learning. two-tier system. See, there are two-tier system documents are there for accreditation. One for autonomous institution and other for non-autonomous institution. Those colleges and technical institutions which are affiliated to the university. For both, same set of criteria have been prescribed for accreditation. See, mass comparison of SAR for diploma engineering. See, SAR completely two sections ಅಲ್ಲಿ part A, part B ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Part A program level ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Part B ಏನಿದಲ್ವಾ institution level ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Part A from criteria 1 to criteria 7. Part A, that is the program level criteria, and Part B from criteria 8 to criteria 9 is the institution level criteria ಇರ್ತಾವ Part B ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So usually ಏನಿದಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ Part A program level, Part B institution level ಇರ್ತದೆ. See, principles ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈಫರ್ಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಫ್ರಮ್ 1 to 7 ಆದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರ ಅವ್ರ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಪಿ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ 30 ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. 30 ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 17 ಐ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಸಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ 28 to 30 ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇರ್ತದ ಅದು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇದಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಯಾರು ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ 17 ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ದೇ ಗೋ ಇನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬೈ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಜಲ್ದಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಯೂಶಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಒಂದ್ ದಿವಸ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ದಿವಸದ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್. ಇಟ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಬಹಳ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟರಿ ಏನಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗೋದು. ಕಾಟಾಚಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು NBA ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. See, these are the marks allotted for each criteria. See, criteria 1 ಗೆ 50 marks, criteria 2 ಗೆ 20 marks, criteria 3 ಗೆ 100 marks. ಆಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಫಾರ್ 1000 marks. See, criteria 5 ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 150 marks. See, minimum 60% of the marks ಏನಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ 150 points ಗೆ 60 ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 90 points ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಪ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈರ್ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. If you are for 150 marks, you are not eligible for 90 points, then your pre-qualifier will be rejected. Adashtu hoginta munche you have to check it either for criteria 5 is 60% eligibility ide illa ambodu criteria 5 observe ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, observe ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ. Awards of accreditation. See, there are 3 set of awards of accreditation. One is for 6 years, other for 3 years, and lastly no accreditation. See, award for 6 years ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ if your score is equal to 750 marks and more than 750 marks idre for 1000 points idre, then you will be accredited for 6 years with a minimum score of 60% irbaka mandatory for criteria 4, 5 and 6. Program should meet all the essential parameters for accreditation of 3 years. See, award for 3 years ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ see minimum equal to 60 points, 600 points irbaka, and in the range of 600 to 750 ಗಿಂತ below idre will be accredited for 3 years. See, admission level in 50% ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು in 3 academic years in the current academic, including lateral entry, current academic year -1, current academic year -2, and current academic year -3. And faculty student ratio in the department of the program should be less than or equal to 1:30 ratio ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಾ. Average over 3 academic years, current academic year 1 and current academic year 2. See, ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಒಂದು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 27 ಇರ್ತದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 35 ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 26 ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಆವರೇಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 30, 1:30 ಇದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ 1:27 ಇದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ applying pre-qualifier. See, this flow chart gives a clear picture of accreditation process and decision making. See, this ಏನಿದೆ ನಾವು accreditation ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, 10% ಏನಿದೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಕಟ್ತೀವಿ, ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಂಪೈಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆ ಪ್ರೀ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫೈರ್ ಕಂಪೈಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ 90%, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ NBE ಟೀಮ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಟೀಮ್ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡರೇಟ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, ಮಾಡರೇಟ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಇಂದ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ NBA ಕಮಿಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಫಾರ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರಿ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಕ್ರೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಟು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರಿ ಕಮಿಟಿಗೆ, NBA ಗೆ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೇಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಹಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Visit and observations. During 2.5 day visit, the team has discussed with 2.5 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೀಮ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ದ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಅಲುಮ್ನಿ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರ. ಸಿ ನಾವು ಅವರ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಟು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್. ಸಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ see we have our institution 100% admission agide, that is our achievement, faculty achievement, and our staff members presentation international conference madidara, avella certificate LMS alli participate madidara. These are our faculty achievements. And the students achievement, our students have participated in the national level conference held at GSS Academy of Technical Education Bangalore, and we have conducted NSS program appreciation certificates are issued for the students for participating in the NSS program. And in the, as usual in the IST student chapter, technical presentations have been made, and prize distributions, we have distributed prize distributions to the students. Extracurricular activities, we have conducted 1-day orientation program, NSS activity, parents and faculty interactions have been made. And these are the extracurricular activities. We have celebrated International Democratic Day, blood camp, blood donation camp, parents faculty meeting, International Yoga Day, events for Red Cross team, International Women's. So next we have got NCC battalion in our institution, sports, we have done sports meet in our college, and we have technical exhibition is conducted in our college. These are the photos where exhibition, technical exhibition is conducted, and IST chapter certificate distribution. And extracurricular, these are the extracurricular activities, NSS activities, and Unnati Abhiyan Foundation through we have organized a program for every year. 3 months program is organized for students, for our students. It's extracurricular activities, a demo for firefighting techniques, women empowerment day, NCC camp activities, self defense program for girls. We have say a committee, a chairman and a expert person has come. Chairman Sharma sir, he is from Varanasi, and expert member Murtuja sir, he is from Udaipur. Both are excellent persons and very good persons. The interaction, these are the interactions with the students in the reading room. Chairman has gone to reading room and interacted with the students, and the expert has gone to classrooms and interacted with the students. Chairman and expert person with the faculty interacted with the faculties and with the parents, alumni, and students. And this is the lastly exit meet photo. See benefits of accreditation for the students, staff and institution. For students, quality assurance will be there, transferability of credits, employability will be there, access to financial aid. For faculties and student staff, professional recognition will be there, professional development, collaboration with the industry and academia. See, we have done many MOUs with the different industries for institution, credibility and reputation, access to funding, continuous improvement, global recognition, AICT funds for labs and institution development activities, and model scheme, we can apply for the model schemes. And this is after following the process of accreditation, the fruit is on the screen. At the end, all the stakeholders, students, alumni, parents, and staff were very, very happy after the interaction with the expert committee. See, this happiness has not got in one day or single day or overnight. We have done a lot of dedication for that. Say from 4 months, we have our team has dedicated a lot. Our principal and our staff members, all we have dedicated from many months. We have dedicated for that. ಒಂದ್ ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ 2 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗೋದಲ್ಲ ಇದು. ಅದ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಶ್ರಮೆ ಬಹಳ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅದ್ರಿಗೆ. ಸಿ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸರ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಯಾವ ಭಿನ್ನ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯಗಳು ಯಾವ್ದು ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸೇಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಅದು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ NBA ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್. ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ say 4 months now really we have enjoyed a lot, and the remaining like 2.5 days our staff, we the mechanical staff members ಅವತ್ತು 2.5 days ಇಷ್ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು NBA ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವೈಸ್ NBA ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಒಂದು ನಂದು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, NBA ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ 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 ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಅವನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 3 years ಅವನು ಓದ್ತಾನ. ಓದಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀ ಓದೋದೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. 3 years ಓದ್ತಾನ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ 3 years. ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ 360 degrees ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ನಾವು. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ NSS ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, NCC ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ವಿತ್ 360 degrees ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನ. ಸಿ 3 years ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ನಮ್ದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ 3 years ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನಲ್ವಾ, ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಈಗ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಬರೋ ಹುಡುಗರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಬಡವರು ಹುಡುಗರು ಇರ್ತಾರ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಜೆಂಡಾ ಮೇನ್ ಮೋಟಿವ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಬೇಕಾ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಬೇಕಾ, ಜಾಬ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಜಾಬ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ. ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಹುಡುಗ ಏನಂತ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಹೈಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್. ಐದರ್ ದುಡ್ಡಿದ್ದವರು ಹೈಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ. ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈನರ್. ಸಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆ OB ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಗೆ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ವಾಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಏಮ್ ಈಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ 5 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ 1.25 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವ, ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ 1 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ 40 marks ಈಸ್ ಅಲಾಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈನರ್. ಆ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅದ್ರಿಗಿಂತ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈನರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಇದಿರ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ex-principal DT Devi madam and our principal Anand sir for his continuous support, which makes the journey of accreditation very easy. I am thankful to all my mechanical staff members for their endless support, which made me to get accreditation. and all the staff members of Government Polytechnic Ballari. I am thankful to Commissioner Sir, Director Sir for giving me an opportunity to share my experience about journey of accreditation. I am proud to say that Government Polytechnic Ballari, Department of Mechanical Engineering, has created history in the state for getting first in the state to get accreditation after outcome-based education. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Truly, sir, it's a very momentous situation. Situation for your institution. You have made a history. Your institution has got accreditation for 3 years, and you have shown the way for other polytechnics. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು 15 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲದಿಂದ MBA ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಗಳು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಸಿದ್ಧನೂ ಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನೀವು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶೋನ್ ದಿ ವೇ ಅಂಡ್ you have shared all your valuable experiences when the peer team visited and what are their expectations. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಚಾರ್ಯರು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿಯವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೂಡಿಸಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಸಾಧಿಸಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಮಾತು ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಿರಿ. ಸೊ ಯುವರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. 1-2 ದಿವಸದ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಸತತವಾದ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅವ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಜಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣರಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಲಾಖೆ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವಂದನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ, ನಾವು ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಕಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ NBA ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವರು ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಗೊಂದಲ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಲಹೆ ಸೂಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ರಹಮಾನ್ ಸರ್, ಕೆ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರಹಮಾನ್, ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all the principals and HODs, staff members, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So now, our next speaker of the day is Dr. Chankeshwa KR from Government Polytechnic, Sipura. So he will be speaking on development of lab facility for enhanced learning. And Dr. Chankeshwa has done a wonderful work in establishing automation and robotics lab in Government Polytechnic, Sipura. And he will be sharing his thoughts, how he has gone about doing that wonderful achievement. And he has been giving consultation in that regard to other polytechnics as well. And they have conducted one faculty development program as well at Sipura Polytechnic. To give a brief introduction of Dr. Chankeshwa, so he is the head of the department at Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government Polytechnic, Sipura. And he has done his graduation from KVGC Sullia, then went on to do his MTech from VTU Belgaum at Malnad MCE Hassan. Then he got his PhD from VTU Belgaum in 2018. And he has done a lot of research, and his profile runs through 4 to 5 pages. So I'll not be having a lot of time to tell all this. Really, sir, wonderful work you have been doing. Thank you. And to highlight two important things, he has got grant sections of modernization of mechatronics lab for rupees 6,010. I mean, 6,10,000. And one more to establish automation and robotics lab, and he will tell me more on that. And for that, he has received 18,62,500 funding from AICT for modernization. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Communication, sir. Yes.
So I'll start sharing my PPT.
Yes, yes.
I hope it is visible.
Yes, yes, sir. PPT is visible. You can continue.
So, before commencing my session, I express my gratitude to our esteemed Commissioner Sir, Director Sir, as well as all the joint directors and officials of our department for providing this opportunity. So today I'm going to discuss about development of lab facility for enhanced learning. I'm going to discuss about these contents. So beginning with, I will discuss about the challenges to teach the present generation student. Then what are the challenge? What are there in traditional lab environments, and how the laboratory should be. Role of the lecturers in lab development, and at the end, I'm going to show my automation lab there, what I have developed and what I'm using it, so that I will show it. So usually when we are teaching with the present generation, so usually they are of generation Z students. So that is, they are born between 96 to 2012. So these students are born into a world where the internet and social media and mobile technologies always existed and excited them. So they have used all types of apps, then the iPods, then even the mobile devices. So they are using very well compared to us. So usually we say these peoples are poor learners, but as per my knowledge and as my experience, they are the very good listeners of the technology, the newer technology. So the challenges to these generation student is, so if you take a study, so only 51% of the students, oh sorry, the 51% of the students are going to learn by doing. So if you take the other side, like by seeing, they are going to learn by 38% of the students, they are going to learn by seeing. And only just 12% of the students, they are very comfortable in classroom learning. So it means that it shows that so about 80%, 80 to 90% of the students, they are comfortable with doing and seeing. They are going to learn by doing and seeing. But when it comes to the teaching staff, they are of the generation of Gen X and Gen Y. It means that they are born before 1996. So now we have to understand how our newer generation students are learning, and we have to understand so in what way we can teach them. So this is the challenge to teach these students, and what they expect, what the new generation students are going to expect. So the technical expectations are, when they see the instruments or the equipments of our labs, so it should be a digital interface. It means that they expect a touch screen type of system, and everything should be a sophisticated one. If they see a old machines and equipments, they are not going to have any interest in learning. So that is the biggest challenge of updating our instrument. And the next thing is the learning style is different compared to our generation. So the learning system will be like in our days, we used to have a instructor, and he used to give a instruction about the equipment, how to operate, and he used to demonstrate the things. But now it is a different scenario, because the people, they have a, when he want to learn, he is going to search, Google it, and by doing that he is going to learn it. So the style of learning is different compared to us. And the next point is the instant gratification culture. So instantly they want to learn. For example, in the olden days, if you take a film song, it used to run in the same background. The 3-minute song will be shooted. But now, if you take a newer generation film songs, so there will be hundreds of backgrounds they are running, because the newer generation people, they will have they will fed up with the 5 minutes. If they see the same thing in 5 minutes, they will be fed up. So usually if you can see the reels also, the reels are designed for the newer generation kids, and usually it will be last only for 10 or 15 seconds. So that they have to keep in mind. So instant gratification they require. And the next thing is they are going to ask a question, why it is required, why we have to learn that. So that the question we have to answer it. So whatever they require, that we have to teach it. So unnecessary things, usually they will be bored. So that is the thing. The next is the preference for flexible and learning environment. Like usually our academic it is timetable oriented. For first period we are going to teach that, the second period we are going to teach that. So usually the newer generation kids, usually they won't like that. They require a flexible one. As and when they have an interest, they have to come to the laboratory and they are going to work it. So we have to make it a flexible learning environment. And they are very good in collaboration and social connection. So whatever they are going to learn in collectively, like in groups, so they are going to connect it to the society. So these are the expectation of the students in our laboratories. So like, as I told, they require a digital touch screens. The system should be a reconfigurable, and they will have an independent and a self-paced learning. So independent learning they wanted, but in our the traditional laboratories, what we are going to do is, so we will have a batch of 20 students and we will have a very limited equipment, and bit difficult to teach everything in 3 hours. And if it takes the self-paced learning, so the pace of learning will be different. Some people they are going to learn in 1 hour, some people they are going to learn in 2 hours. But the things, some people, the understanding level will be different. So our laboratory should suit all kinds of the learners. And usually in olden systems, there will be 10 computers and there will batch of 20 students we have to accommodate. So these are the problems we faced. But newer generation childrens, they require the independent attentions, and so they are going to learn better if they do it. So these activities we have to more concentrate on this type of activity. And we have to develop a pre-recorded lecturers, and we have to keep it in our website. As and when they require, they created an interest, then they can get it and use it. So, and in addition to that, the technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, they are the fashion for these days, and the people learn by using these. And there are a lot of videos on virtual reality and artificial intelligence, augmented reality. By taking this, taking the help of these softwares and all, we can teach the students very well. And we have to promote the collective learning by giving the group activities and all. We can promote these things. So this is about the perspective of the students. The next is the technological changes. Every 3 years there will be a hardware changes. You can see the computers, then the hardware devices like mobiles. Those are the best example. Every year you're going to get a new mobile. So that is a challenge. In the instrument also, so usually the instruments will have a newer instruments, and it is a bit difficult to update those instruments every year. That is a big challenge. And the next thing is software upgradation. As you see, the software every year they are going to release newer software. So if it is a old software, usually the students will struggle in using it. And when it comes to the curriculum also, we are going to change the curriculum every 4 to 5 years. And if you change the curriculum, we have some instruments we have to discard, and some instrument we have to purchase it. So that is also a biggest challenge. So institutions will have to have a great challenge of investing money to laboratories. It is a bit difficult. Every 3 or 4 years, we have to purchase a new equipment. It is a challenge. So how we can take up these challenges? We can give answers. I think most of the challenges can be easily attended. Like if you start making a laboratory setup of our own, then if it is possible to change any upgradation, or if you want to make any upgradation and all, it is bit easy to do that. So if you do the experimental setup of our own, so it will suit our the explanation also. So for example, if you want to, if you have your own style of explanation, so you can make your instrument to suit your style. So that is the advantage of developing our own labs. And there will be a flexibility for modification also. So as and when the syllabus changes, or as and when the technology changes, you can change the 50% or 25% of your equipment parts. So it will be upgraded. That is also one of the advantage. And the most advantages will be, so if you are purchasing a spare parts instead of a whole equipment, so if you purchase the parts of the instrument and assemble your own, so that will be the cost saving one. So if for example, if you take a PLC kit, so usually in the market, it will be sold for almost 1.5 lakhs. So for the PLC kit, it will be almost 20 to 30 lakhs, sorry, 20 to 30,000. So that is the advantage. So by taking that instrument, and if you spend almost 20 to 25,000, so you can build a similar instrument. So that is one of the advantage of saving the price. So if the new generation equipment is available, just change the PLC, your equipment will be the same, only you have to spend 20,000 or more. And emphasis on safety. So when we are purchasing equipment from outsiders, usually there will be some problems with the safety. If anything happens, then we have to call those persons, and again the repair cost, that then the TADA, everything will be a costlier affair. So that's why what we have to do is, so when we are designing an instrument, we have to be very careful about the safety measures. And if anything happens also, so we can easily repair it because we have designed it and we have fabricated it. So that is the advantage. And what we have, one more suggestion is, so try to establish your own workshops. A small workshop in your department will be a better one. So it is just to repair and develop a new instrument. So as per your requirement and your teaching styles. And in addition, you can have the virtual labs and the virtual reality softwares and augmented reality software. This also helps your the laboratory facilities. So in our automation lab at Holenarsipura, first we have established the idea lab in our department with a very small amount of about 50,000 rupees. And we have purchased all the tools like the cutting machines, then the hacksaws, the chisels, everything we have purchased. The basic instruments we have purchased, 3D printer we have purchased, and we have set up a idea lab. So by using an idea lab, we started doing the repair works of the old instruments, and we started designing our own instrument for our labs. And next thing is, we have developed almost 10 PLC workstations, pneumatic kits, conveyor setups. So as per our requirement, as per curriculum, we have developed this. So this is what we have developed in our Holenarsipura. So this workstation is very flexible. You can connect any device to this. Almost we have developed this. We have spent 45 to 50,000 for developing this type of workstation. Not only workstation, we have developed all the models which is prescribed in the our curriculum, Okay. So the smaller units also we have developed. This is the mobile type. So anybody can carry this to classrooms, or even in your occasions, you can carry to your homes also to work with that. We can do the experiment with that. So this type of smaller kits also we have developed. This is my automation lab at Holenasipura. So we have 5 stations. We have totally 10 stations and one pneumatic kit. Along with that, we have some process automations also. So how I have inspired, that is the biggest thing. So when I am searching about the lift, so it is costed about 5 lakhs. So 3,299 US dollars. And I started thinking of developing my own lift. And I came up with this system. Just look at it. So it is almost work similar to this, but it is done by our students. When it comes to the working and all, so it works well. It is almost similar to that shown in your website. It is PLC cable website. It is a US website. Our students, they have developed a similar kind of kit here. And the cost of the kit will be almost 20 to 25,000 we have spent to fabricate it. With all LED indicators, everything, it works similar to the original one. Just we have duplicated it. Instead of almost 2 to 3 lakhs, we have spent only 25,000. Similarly, when it comes to the pneumaticals also, the Fest and Bosch Rexroth people, they are going to sell these kits. So they are going to sell it for almost 3 to 10 lakhs. So depending upon the whatever the component they are going to use. So I have developed a similar type of kit. This is programmable one, and I have installed PLC. It is a bigger PLC compared to the previous one, which I have shown in the workstation, and it is easily programmable one. And all types of pneumatic, electro-pneumatic, and PLC pneumatic experiments you can conduct here. Sorry. Okay. So just a minute, I will show you the video. Okay. So see, it is very smoothly operating. We have taken all the safety precautions also. Okay. So this is the one which is developed in our Idea Lab. And so I will show all the instrument which I have developed in my Idea Lab. So this is my lab. So this is the servo control kit. So we have purchased the servo motor separately. And it is a pneumatic gripper. So our students have developed the virtual lab also. So the bottom, at the bottom you can see the screen, and we have developed the what is that, VFT system also for rotating AC motor. So this is your AC motor. This is controlled by using a VFT drive. Our students have developed the HMI also. So this is an HMI. Using HMI, you can reverse, forward, and you can control the speed also. By changing the frequency, you can control the speed. And the traffic light we have developed. So this is for the 2-lane traffic. So every workstation will have any model can be connected to any workstation. So the type of configuration we have made. So conveyor system, the simple conveyor system using stepper motor we have fabricated. So the metal detector with sensors, and it will carry the conveyor will carry the metal to the other portion, other side. So you can use it for what is that, material transfer system. And this is the process automation line. Okay. So there the materials are moving for quality control, and or if you want to remove one item, you can remove it. So this is how it is removed. And we have a smaller conveyors. We can conduct many experiments by using these conveyors. So these are very simple conveyors, and we have a HMI also. So the conveyors, the materials are moving, and this will be detected like shape wise, size wise. So this detection can be carried out. So we have a mixer model also. So you can also have the level control experiment, a level control program work with this. And have a detection of different height materials. So the different heights materials will be sensed here. Then this is designed in our idea lab. So this is a toll gate system. You can install this toll gate system to any apartments and all. So just limit the number of cars parking. So if you limit that, you will get a light, full light here. Okay. So this is the elevator which we have designed. Entire thing is fabricated by our students only. You can see the HMI also. So this is an automatic drilling machine. So if you put any material here, automatically it is going to descend and drill, and after that it will move upwards. So this is a simple process automation. Just for demonstration we did it. And in addition, we have a bigger conveyors also. Each and every wiring is done by our students. So this is a bottle filling system. So as soon as it detects the empty bottle, it is going to fill the liquid. By using the same setup, we are going to carry out almost 5 to 6 experiments. The stamping can be done. So the many process can be done using a same conveyor. So next is the automatic door open close system. This you can find in malls also. So as soon as it detects the door is going to open. Okay, so you can see the HMI. Okay, so this is a conveyor system, 2 conveyor system. So these are the some of the system which we have designed and developed in our lab. In addition to this, we have the software. This is an virtual lab software. By using this software also, our students are going to learn virtually. They are going to configure all the system and they are going to download the program and all. This you can see here. This assembly system they have shown. So when it comes to the developing lab equipments by a faculty, my suggestion is the faculty can tailor the equipment to match our specific teaching objectives. So that is one of the important thing. So when it comes to the equipment design and all, so we will have a different style of teaching. So when you are designing a equipment, we have to think that which is easier way to teach the student. In that way, we can design the equipments so that your teaching will be very easier. And when it comes to the flexibility, so you are going to develop and you are going to fabricate the things, right? So because of this, you will have a flexibility to the repair and repair as well as if anything changes technologically, so you can adopt the specific technology. That is, upgradation is very easier when you develop your own equipment. And when it comes to the cost effectiveness, in our case, what we are going to do is we are not going to purchase the equipments. We are going to purchase the parts. Only the important parts we are going to purchase, and that we are going to assemble and fabricate. So that is one of the reason we will make the cost effective equipments. And when it comes to the innovation and experimentation, so in our lab, the students are going to they are encouraged to fabricate the things, fabricate the equipments. So because of this, they will come up with the suggestions, and we are going to, if it is better, we are going to incorporate it. This how the changes will be accommodated, and there will be a ways to innovation also. And when it comes to the problems, usually in our labs, we are going to face different problems. For example, if it is a problem with the failures of small components, so easily those components will be replaceable because we have fabricated it and we know the problems in it. So the easy replacement is possible. And the last one is a very important one. If we develop, we think that it is ours. So we will have a sense of responsibility. So this sense of responsibility will make us to protect those instruments, and we love those instruments. So that is why I will advise each and every faculty to develop their own instruments. So in conclusions, when it comes to our labs, the outcome of this lab is, so we have developed a very proficient engineers with a very good very good the automation knowledge. And when it comes to our idea lab, we have assisted over 20 colleges in fabricating their equipments. Additionally, we have conducted 2 faculty development program, and nearly 80 faculty members, they have enriched their knowledge in our automation lab. So further, when it comes to the student workshops, we have conducted many 1-day, 2-day workshop for nearby polytechnics. So when it comes to the achievement, this achievement, our principal is responsible for. He has given all the flexibility for us. So instead of equipment, we are purchasing the parts and we are assemble it. It is because of our principal. And my colleagues also encouraged to carry out all these projects. My students, they wholeheartedly involved themselves, and they have done all the fabrication one, and they have learned a lot in this. I thank wholeheartedly those people who are responsible for this automation lab development. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. By viewing looking at all the videos, what you've shown, it's a world-class laboratory facilities. I was just hearing about this when I just looked at it. Really, I think even all our participants also will agree that it's a really wonderful achievement. And the best part is students are benefited in getting world-class training at Government Polytechnic, Narsipura, and it's all the effort of, it's a team effort, say. Sir, thank you for giving a wonderful insight into how a lab facility can be developed. And we can take one question. Dr. Chennakeshwar is very familiar among everybody. Directly, anybody can connect with him directly to know more. Here we'll take one question due to paucity of time.
Sir, GPT
Arun.
Hello.
Okay. Arun Kurli.
Rajshekar.
Yes.
GPT Gadag.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Yes, I would like to get some clarification from Dr. Chankeshav
Yes.
regarding this lab setup. Dr. Chankeshav,
Sir, tell me, sir.
we are very happy in looking your all lab setups, and you have made great achievements towards students' academic development. So, what is the total cost occurred for establishing this lab?
So we have established almost, we have used 10 lakhs to establish it. But when it comes to the total cost, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 40ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು 60 ಲಕ್ಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು.
ಓಕೆ.
ಅದು ಬರೀ 10 lakhs ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಷ್ಟು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ. ಅಪ್ ಟು 5 to 6 lakhs ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ನ.
ಸೊ ಫಂಡ್ ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ?
ಸರ್ ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಂದಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಏನು ಫಂಡ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಪಿಡಿ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್?
ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ 5 lakhs ಗ್ರಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. DT ಇಂದಲೇ ಗ್ರಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. 10 lakhs ಇತ್ತು. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ 5 lakhs ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೇರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಇದ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್ ನಾನು.
Okay. Really, it is a good example for all of us. Just we will also try to establish the such labs. Okay.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you sir. Thank you.
So I think if anybody has any other question, I request them to directly connect with Dr. Chennakeshwar. We are running out of time. Can we take one more question? It's okay. Sir, once again, thanks a lot for giving a wonderful talk on how to establish a laboratory facility at Government Polytechnic, Narsipura. One minute, Vishwanath Dev wants to ask a question.
Okay sir, okay.
Okay, let it.
Sir. Hello.
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
Keep your question short.
No, sir. It's very short. I just thought to share 2 points, sir.
Yes.
As I belong to GPT Ballari, one point is our HOD Abdul Rahman sir has given a best presentation, and I need to add a point with NBA, sir. Whenever the NBA team comes, they will observe only 3 points of concern, sir. One is admission, one is results, another is the placements. That is the point. And NBA is going to benefit for the academically backward students. When we got NBA, the institute will get developed.
Sir, your question, please kindly direct.
Sir, it's not a question to Dr. Chennakeshwar. He is very close friend of mine, because when the new syllabus has come, sir, industrial automation, he's the only person.
Question.
Sir, there is no. It's an appreciation, sir. There is not my question.
Okay, sir. Yes. Sir, Dr. Chennakeshwar, yeah, definitely there's a lot of appreciation from all the participants. And before we hosted this talk with you, and even at our DT We have been speaking a lot about your achievements and definitely appreciate your initiatives in establishing such a wonderful world-class laboratory. Sir, ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಇಷ್ಟು ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಟಾಕ್ ನೀಡಿದ್ಕೆ. ಇದು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ನೀಡಿದೆ. Everybody is motivated to carry ahead. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now we'll. Our next speaker is Sri Dhruv Kumar. He will be. He'll be talking on skill enhancement of Polytechnic faculty through ATAL. He's from Government Polytechnic, Taginikatte. He has completed his master's degree in mathematics from Tumkur University with first rank. Congratulations, sir, with 2 gold medals. Then he served as a lecturer in SIT Tumkur for 2 years. Then he worked as a lecturer of Science Department in Government Polytechnic, Harpanalli. Presently is working at Sri Kangappa Nayaka Government Polytechnic, Daginkatte, Davangere. And to his credit, he has he has conducted 2 national level AICT training and learning academy sponsored FDPs. And he's very popular among all our faculty. Sir, thank you for joining us for this talk. Over to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Secretary, sir. Sir, is I am audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My screen is visible?
Yes. Screen visible ಇದೆ, sir.
Okay,
very clearly ನಿಮ್ಮ ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. You can continue, sir.
First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal Secretary, sir, of Higher Education Department for thinking about this wonderful idea of sharing the best practices. And also, I would like to thank our Honorable Commissioner, sir, Director, sir, Joint Director, CDC, and all Joint Directors, and also all DT officials for making it happen. Okay. So, as we are running out of short of time, so I would like to start with my topic. That means the enhancement of Polytechnic teacher skills through ATAL. ATAL means it is a AICT Training and Learning Academy. So in this video topic, we are discussing about why we means including me, why we need enhancement. So what are the best platforms available for the training programs, and introduction about ATAL, and overview of some ATAL programs, and what are the benefits of undergoing ATAL programs, and how to apply to be in part of ATAL programs. And then we will conclude with the session. So first, we have to know why we need enhancement being a technical teachers. In Polytechnical teachers, why we need enhancement means, first one is our professional growth. As we know that when we are traveling through our journey of a teacher, so we have to undergo so many training programs to enhance our skills, and also we have to improve our skills. That's why for our professional growth, we are very much needed to enhance our skills. And then we need to improve teaching and learning process. So when the world is going for a better knowledge and so many new innovations, so we have to bring that one to our students. So that's why we need to improve our teaching and learning process also. And we have to prepare teachers for the future. So there are so many new innovations which are happening outside the world. So for that one, we have to prepare, and also we have to prepare our students for future also. And it increases our efficiency, and also awareness about what are the new inventions going outside our department. So for all these things, we need some enhancement, and also to understand the need of industries. That is especially our C20 curriculum, that is completely based on industry based syllabus. So for that one, we need to understand what is happening outside, what is the industry is asking for from our diploma students. So we have to understand all those things. That's why we have to enhance ourselves. That's then only we can understand the things, and then we can transfer it to our students. And then what are the best platforms available for the industrial trainings? We can say that. So you are all very much aware of this one's YM platform. That is the online platform. There we get some recorded videos for your study purpose. And also NPTEL is also one of the platform. And you know that NA-TRRRs, there are so many NA-TRRRs are there. So there also we can apply for training programs. There may be online, also offline. And another one is spoken tutorial, that is IIT Bombay, developed by IIT Bombay. There also we can get so many recorded videos. And then IST also sanctioning so many training programs that is conducted by so many engineering colleges, polytechnics, and also. And now I am going to discuss about the major one is ATAL, that is AICTE Training and Learning Academy. So why I am chosen this one? Because we have successfully conducted from GPT Harpnally that 3 national level FDPs, that is AICTE sponsored 3 national level FDPs during COVID program. So that's why I have chosen this ATAL program, and I want to share some information about this one. So if you go for ATAL, so ATAL Academy was established during 2018, and then it is was established with a vision to empower faculty to achieve goals of higher education. And also ATAL faculty development programs has been designed to fulfill the need to train the young generation in the skill sector. And also AICTE Training and Learning Academy is to impart quality continuous professional development programs. So especially they are conducting professional development programs for even students, staff, even research scholars, and all from all AICTE approved institutions. So then if you go for what are the areas ATAL is giving the programs is, major is arts and craft, civil engineering, design and media, electronics and engineering, then engineering, all different types of engineering branches, then life skill management, mechanical engineering, and also NEP 2020 implementation, and also some trust areas, major areas that is now presently which are running. And also you can see that, so it has conducted so many trainings. In 2019-20, they are conducted 195 offline training programs. From 2020-21, so due to COVID, they have started the online. There also we got the approval for conducting the ATAL programs. There they have conducted more than 1,100 online programs, and they have got a Guinness World Record also for that one. In 2021-21 too also, they have conducted more than 1,000 online programs. And from 2022-23, they have changed some terms and norms to apply to conduct ATAL training programs. So there we have got a little bit backwards, because they are asking for PhD, they are asking for research from programs, and also they are asking for research journals like that. So that's why we are not able to apply for that FDPs during 2022-23. Still, they are conducted more than 600 ATAL training programs, and presently from 2023-24, all FDPs are going offline only, and this time also they are conducted more than 600 training programs. And then if you go for what are the ATAL BO programs they are conducting, main thrust areas they are conducting here is artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, robotics, quantum computing, data sciences, cyber security, 3D printing and design, and augmented reality. So this is where we are very important about ATAL programs, because as you know that all our C20 program syllabus is mainly focusing on these thrust areas only. So here even lecturers can also participate in these FDPs, and they can gain knowledge, and also they can gain so many improvements or new inventions in these thrust areas. Also in 6th sem also, 5th sem also, students can also, they can join these training programs, and they can acquire new knowledge about all these thrust areas. So it will be very beneficial, and it is free for everyone. So that's why it is very, very important to know about this ATAL programs. And then also they are conducting some emerging areas, that is in engineering, they are conducting more than 80 different branches, the faculty development programs on more than 80 different branches, and also management, arts and craft, design and media, and life skill management. And then if you go for what are the benefits of ATAL programs, if you can say, it is completely ATAL itself is a completely initiative of AICTE, and all these ATAL training programs are AICTE approved. So that is the best one, we can say this one. And all staffs, students, research scholars from AICTE approved institutions can participate. Anybody can from AICTE approved institutions can participate in this ATAL programs. And all trainings are free of cost, and TADA will also be provided for the participants. Then training programs will be on technology based, emerging areas, trust areas, life skills, and management. That is where we are getting very, very important things here. It is technology based, and they are conducting major programs on emerging areas and also trust areas. And then training programs are available in your neighborhood. That is very, very important, we can say, because when you apply for NI TRIITs, we have to go for Chennai or extension centers or any other state extension centers. But here, when you are applied for adult programs, it will be available in Bangalore, Davangere, Mangalore, Mysore, like that. In your neighborhood only, all these training programs will be conducted in the nearest engineering colleges, also in some polytechnic colleges also. They are conducting this training. So you are getting very good knowledge, and also you are getting so many labs to see what are the new inventions are going. So then resource persons are well qualified and from top institutions, as these are all ACT adult program, ACT approved programs. So the resource persons are really well qualified and from the top institutions like IITs, NI TRIITs, and also from IIM, IITs, and all those things, NITs also. Then here in this training programs, even industry resource persons also interact, and also they will arrange industrial visit also. Then they are useful for our career advancement scheme. That is very well known, because whenever you apply for ACT training program, that will be 100% accepted by our CAS programs. That's why it is also very useful for career advancement schemes. Then how can we apply for these adult programs? So to apply for these adult programs, first we have to log into the website and we have to first sign up. So when you click on this link, it is mainly available in your ACT website also. In ACT website also, in the left side, ATAL website is directly, the link will be given there. So when you come to this link here, so there will be sign up page here. So when you click on sign up page, so all the details will be filled here. And when you sign up, when you approve this one, there you get one email regarding that one. There, if you once again you have to confirm your email ID, then your account will be active. After that, you have to come for sign up, and there, if you sign up for this one, you will get all the details and all state programs which are available in this platform. And this is only one platform where you can get everything in one thing. That means you can see, you can get whatever the how many FDPs are present in 2023-24, and how much FDPs you have applied, and your attendance will be marked here, your feedback will be marked here, and any important documents, any notes shared, that will be present here. Then if they will conduct test at the end of the programs, so that test marks will be available here, and also certificate will also present here in your tab only. So all the details will be present here only. So just I will directly go to the FDPs here. There you can even sort according to your state also. So if you go for others, and if you select here our state Karnataka, and if you select the month, because now already we are coming into the end of 23-24, almost all FDPs are closing now. But from next again from April or May, again they will start all the new FDPs, around 650 to 700 FDPs they will conduct. And in our state also, minimum they will get 50 to 60 FDPs. So if you just come, you have to register here only, and after registering this one, you have to directly go and apply for attend the training programs. So just for example, I am just showing here. So if you go for others and state and which month you want to go apply, and you can select here which type of category you want to attend the training program: arts and craft, civil engineering, design and media, electronics engineering. So all these terms are available here. So if you select any one thing here, again here which mode they will be asked here. But from nowadays they are conducting only face-to-face only, and here technical or non-technical, so they can also select. So then you can see there are so many engineering colleges they are conducting. So all these training programs, there you can get all our new topics and all our present generation topics only. So you can see industry 4.4, 5.4 is there, emerging technologies on drone design and development, artificial intelligence in computer networks, like this. So in February it is already over. So similarly in January also there are so many available. So from almost May to March, they will conduct training programs continuously on this platform. So if you just want to attend any program, then there you go, you can go to here this plus mark, and if you click on this one, then directly it will be asked for some document, that is your NOC document you have to upload. So once you are uploaded and once you confirm this one, you can't cancel this training program. So even you can here, if you click here, you can download the FDP's brochure, and there you can get all the details of what are the what are the topics they are conducting, who are all the resource persons, all those things we are getting here. So then if you come over here, you can see what are the FDPs we have applied, all the things will be appear here. And then if you go for attendance, so their daily basis, they will update their attendance. So you can see your attendance here. And then if you have to submit feedback here only, so you will not get any Google form or any other extra sheets like that. So you have to give feedback here only for each and every resource persons. And also if they have any documents, they will share here. And you have to attend the test. For test marks, that will be appeared here only, and you have to get minimum 60%, 40%, that will be set by coordinator. And then finally you will get certificate here. So if you can directly, you can print your certificate from this tab here, and all your certificates will be present here permanently. So that is all about this Atal training programs and Atal platform. So then if you come to the conclusion, then it is very simple that, so if you want to get very good knowledge, if you want to go for new inventions, you want to learn something different, learn something new, then definitely this Atal FDP portal is a best one, I can say. And I am very happy, and I will feel very proud always that, so our GPT Harapalli is the first ever polytechnic in Karnataka to conduct AICT sponsored Atal FDP, and we have conducted 3 Atal FDPs successfully. And after this also, we have applied for a MODROP scheme also. There also, we got a MODROP scheme for mechanical department. And then after that one also, we have conducted one state level ISTA student convention. That is also first in the state by Government Polytechnics. So I always feel very proud when I hear my GPT Harapalli name because of all these works I have done. And definitely I will be very thankful to the principal, our all formal principals, my students, my colleagues, friends, for all those for their successful journey in GPT Harapalli. So if you have any questions regarding this, kindly you can ask. Any questions? Yes, sir. That's that one from my side, sir. I think if you have any questions. Rashekar, sir, can you hear me? Rashekar, sir.
Hello.
Sir. So that's it from my side, sir.
Oh, sir, wonderful talk.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely, everybody has benefited out of this talk, wherein you have dealt in detail at how an AICT program, that is Atal program, has to be conducted, and you have given a demonstration, detailed demonstration as well. And you have to credit two such AICT sponsored programs which you have conducted at your institution. Once again, sir, thank you. And
Thank you,
the
Thank you for giving opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. ಯಾರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So there are no hands raised. Okay. Arun Kurli, no? Arun?
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead with your question. Arun, please ask your question. Can you hear me? So we have lost. Okay, it's okay.
ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ? ಹಲೋ
ಅರುಣ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಹೇಳಿ.
ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಧ್ರುವ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ಅಟಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ವರೆಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಎರಡನೇದು ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಗೋ ಹೆಡ್ ಸರ್.
ಈಗ ಏನಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಇದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಜನರಲಿ ಮೇ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದವರು ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಜನರಲಿ ನಾವು 2022-23 ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ PhD ಒಂದು ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ PhD ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೇ ಬಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಮೇ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೇ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಜೂನ್ ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಜೂನ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ವರ್ಗು ನಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಈಗ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಜೂನ್ ಇಂದ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ವರ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಸರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. TAD ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, sir. Dhruv Kumar, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your wonderful talk on skill enhancement of Polytechnic faculty through Atal Academy. I think everybody will benefit out of this. They can apply for FDP programs under this
Yes, sir.
Atal Academy.
Yes, sir.
Once again, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸೆಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. I take this opportunity to once again thank our Honorable Principal Secretary, Sir Shri Shrikar, MSIS, for giving this wonderful platform wherein the best practices can be shared amongst the institutions. So overall, the institutions can benefit out of this exercise. I also thank our Honorable Commissioner, Sir Shri Jagdish GIS, and Honorable Director Shri Prasanna H IAS, and our Joint Director Shri Shrikant Ji, and all other officials of the Department of Technical Education. I also thank all the principals, head of the departments, students who have joined this lecture and made it a grand success. Thank you once again. We will meet on 20th. The next session is on 20th.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rajshekar, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.